leading up to your, and it was a great film. This is my second time watching it. Thank you.
Second time watching this?
Yes.
Oh.
Leading up to the first day of filming, how many drafts do you think you probably went through for the screenplay itself? Because I know, like you just said, with the creative process, you're constantly being inspired. So how many drafts do you think you went through?
Great question. So in Middle of Nowhere, which is the film that was shown last month, because Saturday Night Cinema rides hard with the firm, thank you. They ride so hard, it's not even Saturday night. That's how hard they ride. That script I worked on for about 5 years, many drafts. This film I wrote in 6 weeks. So it just depends on how it comes out and how much time you have and how much money you have. The one thing I say to screenwriters, and the reason why Middle of Nowhere took so long to write is nobody wanted to give me no money and I didn't know how to make a movie, so I kept working on the script, right? And so that time when you're trying to get something done, consider it kind of golden time because you'll never really have that much time to work on something again. Like the script I'm writing now called Selma, Alabama story that we'll be shooting soon. You know, I had 7 weeks to write it, you know, and I wish I had a year to write it, but I just don't. So yeah, it just depends. Hi.
When you write films, like, do you use local casting, or how do you actually go about casting your films?
I have the same casting director that I've worked with on Middle of Nowhere and I Will Follow. I also did a short for Prada called The Door, and I did a thing for Fashion Fair called Say Yes, and Off Venus, my Venus Williams doc. Anything that I need done, I use the same casting director. She's LA based. And I'm really lucky to have her because I didn't have any money and no one knew who I was. And she had worked with Spike Lee and Gina Prince Bythewood and a bunch of people, and she took pity on a poor black child. But when we come here to do Selma, which we're coming in the spring to do Selma, we'll have her doing kind of the big Hollywood parts. And then we'll have something we call extras casting, local casting. So there's so many parts where we need, you know, real people on the ground. There'll be a local casting director as well. Yeah.
So how, if we have local actors, how would they find out?
It'll be widely publicized. And we'll be making sure that we have the information out through our local firm partners, Saturday Night Cinema.